Welcome to Moscow, Mike. How do you like your new apartment?
Nice digs. I see where all that Black Ops funding really goes now.
Invoking Alpha Protocol does have its upside.
Jealous.
Of you freezing your butt off in Moscow? Not so much. Although there is a certain appeal to sitting in that loft drinking cocoa while you are crawling around in the snow.
Ooh, you're a cruel woman.
All right, down to business then. Do you have a plan of attack for Moscow?
Thought I'd hit some ritzy nightclubs, announce my name to anybody who'll listen, maybe flirt with a mob boss's girlfriend. That should get the right people's attention.
Okay. But I'm not going to bail you out if you get taken.
Ruin all my fun, why don't you?
What will you follow up on first?
Not sure yet. The missile launchers were moved through Leningradsky Station. There might be intel there. I've also got a CIA informant codenamed Grigory, and a mob underboss called Lazo.
Finding those missiles is important, although more information would be helpful. But from his file, Grigory looks like the type who would sell information about you to interested parties. Lazo might be able to provide some leads too.
Plus, they might be able to tell me what bars and strip joints I should hit while I'm here.
If you're trying to make me jealous...
I'm an international super spy. I have obligations.
Just call when you have anything new, hotshot.
Ah, Michael Thornton. Welcome to Moscow. You are quite the traveler. Taipei, now fresh from Rome, yes?
I'm a little jet-lagged, so don't think I'm rude if I don't share my travel plans with you.
Terrible thing, terrorists. But if you keep them from blowing up the target, then it is good. I take it no one was hurt.
Not exactly.
I feel honored. Your first time in Moscow, and I am your first stop. What brings Michael Thornton, world traveler, to this humble bar?
I wanted to ask you some questions about Halbeck and the weapons they've been smuggling through Moscow.
You are here conducting an investigation. Very interesting.
In a sense, yes. Halbeck's involved in serious arms trafficking violations, and I want to stop them.
Interfering in such things is dangerous in Moscow. But you must know this.
That's why I need all the friends and information I can get.
Friendship is good, yes. Getting killed, not so good.
I guess it depends on whether you're a gambling man.
To gamble, Mr. Thornton, one must have money.
I think we can work something out. I can have the funds transferred to your account.
Excellent.
But if you want my repeat business, it'll be a little less than your asking price. Assuming your information pans out, that is.
Fair enough, Mr. Thornton. What is it you want to know?
Stopping the missile shipment is my top priority. What was their destination?
That is a difficult question, but I know someone who would know the answer. There is a man, Sergei Surkov. He runs several businesses in Moscow. He may know who Halbeck is dealing with.
Sergei Surkov. Running a check on the name now. We're getting a lot of hits. He shouldn't be hard to find. Although judging from his contact list, figuring out where his next appointment is could take some time.
Alright, I think I can wait a little longer. And there's a few other leads I'd like to track down.
You were planning to investigate Leningradsky Station, yes? Maybe you can do me a favor.
A favor?
Your American missiles are not the only cargo that comes through the station. If you go, maybe you could divert these shipments, accidentally, of course.
What, you mean change the shipping labels? And me without my label maker.
It is more simple than that. The box destination is stenciled on the side, but it is a code. Change it with a marker, and the boxes will end up somewhere else. To a friend of ours who will be happy to reimburse us, maybe do a little business with you.
I'll think about it.
What more can an old man ask for?
Lazo has been terminated. Move out.
What the hell's going on here? What, nothing to say? Almost had me. Now it's over for you. I don't leave enemies behind me if I can help it. I've got enough ahead of me already.
Mike, are you still there?
I'm here.
Someone was jamming the frequency. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so. What's up with the connection? Looks like something's interfering with the transmission. Or... Albatross. It's been a while since Taipei.
You killed my bodyguard, Sis, tonight. On Lazo's yacht. Why?
Yeah, because she attacked me. Was that your idea?
I had no idea you would be there. If I did, I never would have asked her to go.
Maybe you need to start telling me what's going on with you and your buddies. Because if we keep crossing wires like this, one of us is going to end up dead. That girl didn't have to die, you know. Look, I didn't want to do it, but she pushed me. So next time, I suggest we talk things out rather than resorting to shooting each other.
I made a mistake. I admit it. It won't happen again. Goodbye, Agent.
Stay down! You two, get ready to push up! You two, get ready to move up that wall! Ready? Ready? Damn it! Open fire! Shoot! Shoot!
Must be a small army out there.
Come out, or I'll shoot through those boxes you're crouching behind.
Wouldn't want that.
You must be that American agent I've heard so much about.
A little bird told you that?
Grigori is no bird, darling. You should be careful who you speak to. You are the one who caused so much trouble for poor Conrad in Rome, yeah?
He tried to kill me first.
I think we will be fast friends, darling. Conrad and I... Well, we have our professional differences.
So no love lost between you two, then?
In this business, there is no love to begin with. Here to catch a train?
I'm here looking for the Halbeck missiles that were smuggled through Moscow.
Oh, very truthful of you. Bad practice in our business. But we should talk. I do not want to shoot you, as I only have so many bullets.
Could have fooled me.
Them? They didn't take many bullets. You, I'm not so sure it would be as easy. I propose a deal. I am here for the same reason you are, to find this Halbeck train. We work together, we both get what we want.
If your objective is to reach the train, then we can help each other out. After that, I can't make any promises.
Nor can I. Until the train is reached, then, yeah?
Well, considering you have the drop on me, then it sounds like a deal. For now.
That is good. Because I think we have company.
I found the shipping manifests, but no mention of the missiles. Weapons, a lot of them, are coming through this train yard, but not the ones we're looking for.
All right, get out of there then. It still could help us.
Be right there. Just need to change the destination address. Actually, I've got a better idea. I'll ship them to myself.
Michael, I did not realize you knew how to kill so well.
I don't like to brag.
And so polite. Maybe I should keep a more careful eye on you.
Can't say I mind that. In fact, maybe we could work together a little more closely.
Michael, like I have not heard that suggestion before.
Maybe a few decades ago.
We both seem to be after the same thing. The same goal, that is. A little extra firepower couldn't hurt.
So instead of being selfish, you suggest we share our talents? I do not know. Your type. Oh, I know it too well.
I'm not asking you to marry me, just think about it. Here's my contact info. Call me sometime. Hey, I might even pick up.
You did not just say that.
Michael, perhaps it was good I was out of bullets when we first met. I think we will have a good working relationship, yeah? I will be in touch, Michael. I think we will have much to discuss, you and I.
All right. In the interests of international goodwill, I accept.
I would wait until you hear my offer first, but it will not be long, I promise.
Turn up anything, Mina?
The name Grigory provided. Sergei Surkov. He's well connected in Moscow, and he may know what Halbech's plans are.
Any idea where I can find him?
I've confirmed he's at the American Embassy now. He should be there for the next few hours, if his schedule holds.
Good to hear. Is something wrong?
Something's interfering with the signal. I'm going to switch to another frequency.
What the hell? Albatross, I'm surprised to hear from you after what happened with your bodyguard.
That's the reason I'm calling now. I don't have anyone else to send. Unfortunate, but you're all I've got now that Sis is dead.
She was in the way, Albatross, and...
I'm not here to discuss what happened with Sis. I'm here about Surkov. We don't have a lot of time. I know about your mission, and I can assist you in getting to Surkov. When you arrive at the embassy, I can patch into your frequency and provide support, as your handler. I think you'll find G-22's resources are considerable.
I've already got the help I need, Albatross, thanks.
Mike, G-22's the only one you can count on in Moscow.
Not exactly. I know someone who will be happy to help.
Who you...
What happened? I got cut off.
Mina, I think Z's gonna be joining us at the embassy.
What?
No time to explain. But I think we need to reach Surkov now. So this is the embassy, huh? I was hoping for something a little cheerier.
Mike, I'm receiving the link request from VCI. Are you sure you want...
Shh, little girl. Time for the big boys to play now, yeah?
Z. Well, that explains the overabundance of testosterone on the line.
Michael needs someone who can help him, little girl. You, not so much. Michael, darling, can you hear me?
Coming in strong, Z.
I have missed your voice, Michael. It seems only yesterday we were playing in the snow. But it was yesterday, yeah?
If you hear a choking noise, it's me, vomiting.
All right, let's see what we got at the front door.
Embassy is guarded by a squad of soldiers. Not the best of the United States, but they will put up a small fight, I think. But you spoke to Grigory, did you not? It is odd. They do not look like they are expecting trouble.
You already know I talked to Grigory, Z. Do you think he spoke to anyone in the embassy?
Grigory is an informant, Mike. He makes his living here.
The little girl is right. Grigory has a big mouth. You spoke to him, he spoke to me. So I would have thought he would speak to Surkov. Yet the guards, they are relaxed, not expecting trouble. Next step is yours, Michael. I cannot help you with the guards. Do not get killed or let Surkov die. It would be inconvenient.
Guess the show's all me, then. I'll call you when it's over.
Agent Thornton, I had heard you were in Moscow, although I didn't expect our meeting to be quite so dramatic.
How did you know I'd be coming here?
Grigory sold the information to me.
I'll have to thank him with a few bullets when I see him again.
It is only business, Agent Thornton, and it has worked to your benefit.
Right now, I don't really give a shit. We're getting out of here.
My life is in your hands, and so is my knowledge of this building.
Excellent. You are good at making people listen to you, Michael, darling.
The embassy security systems are our problem. The explosion has triggered the automatic security gates. They must be disabled if we want to escape the building.
So I need to find the security terminal and then override the codes.
Yes, the terminal is upstairs. but in the monitoring room next to us, there is a maintenance ladder. Take the ladder to the main security room upstairs. Unlock the gates. Then I can meet up with you at the courtyard. We don't have much time. It's your reputation precedes you, Mr. Thornton. When Grigori indicated you were in Moscow, he underestimated your abilities. I did not.
Glad I didn't disappoint. I was hoping you could help me.
If I can, I will. You are here concerning Halbech, correct? May I ask why?
They have secrets here in Moscow I need to know, before they become larger problems.
Very well. I know they have been smuggling weapons through Moscow, but I thought that was known to the United States.
Let's just say, as far as the U.S. goes, the left and right hand aren't talking as much as they used to. Do you know who Halbech's contact is here?
I have a suspicion, but I'd like to be certain. I can find out and let you know.
All right, I'll wait for your call. You know, I kind of expected this talk to go a lot worse.
Sometimes, Mr. Thornton, having your reputation precede you can be advantageous. Grigori's information, he told me much about you. That you respect duty and honor.
Fair enough. I'll talk to you soon, Surkov.
Mr. Thornton, I'm glad you were able to make it. I have the information you requested.
Glad to hear it, Mr. Surkov.
Sergei, please. Judging from that armor you're wearing, I take it you're being cautious? I hope you haven't received word of an attack on this building.
Can't hurt to be cautious. And really, I didn't have time to change.
Understood. Mr. Thornton. Michael. As I said, I was able to track down the information you requested. After reading your dossier, however, I had a proposal for you.
A proposal? I'm touched, but I'm a committed bachelor.
And I am already married. No, what I am proposing is a business arrangement. Michael, I'm going to be honest with you. Based on your record and the events in Rome and Taipei, I think you can be trusted. I have had dealings with Halbech. In fact, I was their initial contact for smuggling weapons into Moscow, including these missiles you're looking for.
Money talks, then.
It was more complicated than that. Halbech and I did not see eye to eye on the terms of our arrangement, and we had a falling out. Unfortunately, they've found a new partner here in Moscow, a Konstantin Breko.
Breko? I don't think I've heard of him. If he's an arms dealer, I'm surprised he didn't show up on the radar when I arrived.
He merely has the illusions of becoming one, which makes him more dangerous. He's not the man to show restraint in business dealings, but few members of the Russian mafia do.
Just tell me where he is.
He has a mansion outside Moscow. I believe the latest weapon shipments are there as well.
So he's probably well armed.
That is likely, yes. Halbech's arrangement with Breko is going to cause repercussions. I'm a reasonable man, but Breko is dangerous. He will sell to anyone, provided they have the money. Those missiles, along with the other Halbech munitions, could end up in places where greater tragedies can occur.
So what's your proposal?
If I help you with Breko, I do not want my past involvement with Halbech exposed. Working with him was a mistake, and I understand that.
All right. What can you tell me about him? I don't want to go there and find any more surprises like I did at the embassy.
You didn't have me as a business partner then, and I don't like my associates working in the dark.
Then all I need is Breko's location.
He is in a mansion outside Moscow, decorated to his own particular tastes.
I'm more interested in his defenses.
That intelligence you may have to gain on your own, or purchase from local contacts.
Just download the location of my PDA, and I'm set.
Very well. I will have the information sent to you. And thank you again for saving my life, Michael.
Whoa there, big guy. Didn't see you there. You been there the whole time?
My apologies. Champion Chick is here to see me, Mr. Thornton. If you are going after Breko, then I am in need of protection while you're away.
Nothing better than a walking wall, I guess. That medal for real?
Champion Chick won it in the Olympics. Boxing, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I won some too. In shooting and martial arts. Have fun, you two.
So you and Surkov met at the embassy during the attack.
I could have timed it better had I known the embassy was about to be attacked.
Yes, that's the odd part about the affair. Almost none of the cameras were able to catch sight of the attackers, and few eyewitness accounts as well. Something about armored soldiers with blue night vision lenses? Curious.
Yeah, they're like ghosts.
Not to the Marines. The bullets these ghosts fired were very real. I saw the casualty reports.
What happened to the Marines was my fault. My arrival provoked the attack on the embassy, I'm sure of it.
Now, don't be down on yourself. No one knew the embassy was going to be attacked, did they?
Someone did.
Well, I hear most of the Marines died doing their duty. Who knows if any of the terrorists died? Perhaps. Most likely not, since they found few bodies at the scene. But you handled yourself exceptionally well. You must have had help. You're truly a skilled agent, Mr. Thornton. But one man against several highly trained squads? No, the odds aren't that good.
Is that your way of asking if I had allies? Fuck off, Leyland. Next time wear a billboard with your motivation on it. It'd be more subtle.
You're testing my limits, Thornton.
Good, you overconfident prick. You've already stepped on my last nerve. Don't expect any manners out of me.
Well, if it hadn't been for that attack in Moscow, I doubt if anyone would have known you were in the city. You certainly kept a low profile.
I'm not in broadcasting or marketing, so that shouldn't surprise you.
I don't know. It seems you still make an impression on the fairer sex, no matter what the age difference is.
What are you talking about?
Z. In mercenary circles, she's something of an... old reliable.
Got that first part right.
Not all of us age gracefully, Mr. Thornton.
She's not a big fan of your friend Marburg, judging from her comments.
The poor man doesn't have many friends in his line of work, Thornton. Show some sympathy.
I already pity him.
I'll pass that along. But back to the reason you were at the embassy. Surkov. You didn't seem to have much trouble getting information out of Surkov. I imagine you two had a cordial talk while the bullets were flying.
He cooperated. I think he appreciated the fact I acted like a professional. I don't know if he fully trusted me then, but...
But he did tell you who had the Hellbeck missiles. And he gave you a name.
Yes. Konstantin Brayko.
Ah, Brayko. What is it about the younger generation? At least Surkov was a businessman. They pretend to obey the law. But Konstantin... Now there's a story I'd like to hear. Up-and-coming Russian mobster meets rogue American agent. What could the two of you possibly talk about?
How video killed the radio star.
So if you're going after Brayko, you can either sneak in or hit the front gate guns blazing. Whichever you choose, I suggest you not go in alone.
Already covered.
What do you mean? Where are you?
On the road.
Mike, the mansion security systems are a little dated.
So's the decor.
I think I can tap into the surveillance systems and use it to track down Brayko or the Hellbeck data. This whole place is wired on one circuit.
Tune into Brayko, see where he's at.
All right. I found Brayko. Patching it through to your headset. It doesn't sound like he's alone.
What, he's entertaining guests?
No. I think he's murdering someone. Mike, I think that's Z Brayko's torturing.
She let herself get captured? Guess the VCI didn't give her much support in the attack.
Or they left her out to dry. She's not actually a member of the organization. And I don't know how much longer she's going to last.
It's either Z or the data, then. Great. Looks like I'm cougar hunting. Where's Z now?
If I read the signal right, looks like Z and Brayko are in the mansion's guest house. Mike, I don't think she has much time.
Z?
Ah, Michael, how are you? I tried to wait, but... has Brayko left already? Perhaps it's just as well. I was just about to kill him.
Hold on, Z. Let me get you out of there.
Do not baby me, darling. I have gone through worse.
Can you stand?
I will survive, Michael. I can make my way out of here, but you must promise me you will get Braco. He will make a bigger mess if you do not kill him.
He's my target. He's not getting away.
Aha! So you're the fuck who gate crashes my party, huh? Maybe next time you wait for an invite to the school dance. But then maybe there is no next time for you, shithead.
I'd give up now if I were you. I'm not in the mood to beat the shit out of you. Yet.
You think you can walk in here and start giving me orders? Fuck you! I'll skin you alive.
Okay, now I feel like beating the shit out of you.
The jacket. Messed up my jacket. Got all this blood on it.
With that color scheme, how can you tell?
Why the fuck did you come here? Did I kill someone you know? Shoot your fucking dog? Fuck your girl?
You'll bleed to death without medical attention, and you're wasting time asking me questions. That's braver than wearing that jacket of yours.
Why are you... Why the fuck are you even here?
And again, with the questions.
Look, I made a mistake before. We can work something out. Not a...
Is that an apology or an offer?
Both. Either. Whichever the fuck you want to let me walk out of here.
I want to know how you were involved with the missiles.
I stole them. Is that what this is about? If so, take the fucking guns back. I'll even pay for them.
You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you? This whole operation hasn't added up since the beginning.
Operation? What the fuck?
Do you know who arranged the Halbeck munitions to be shipped into Moscow?
Surkov. Why?
Damn it.
What? Surkov sent you here?
He named you as Halbeck's smuggling contact. Why did you take their shipments and cut Surkov out of the loop?
Me? Fuck that. Surkov is the one who was doing the deal. And he kept it from me. I served that fuck for years. Like a son. Like brothers. And all the while he's bleeding me dry.
So you stole the missiles and the shipping data to make a point.
He betrayed me. You betray me. You suffer. Slowly. Then you die.
Looks like I may need to pay Surkov a visit and chat with him.
Look, this place, that sound system, gifts to you. That shit in my vault, that's only 1 volt I got. I can set you up for life.
If I let you live, you mean?
Yeah, the big if, huh? I wouldn't ask except something about this. You didn't come here to kill me.
Oh, I didn't? What, is this a therapy session now?
Heh! My therapy is chemical, not boring questions and answers about moms and sisters and shit.
Yeah, you must have had a rich family life.
Grew up poor, but I'm not poor now, and I can prove it to you. Look, we can make a deal, you and me. I pay. All you have to do is let me walk out of here. Never see me again. Unless, of course, you need anything else, maybe.
Alright, hand over the cash and I never see you again.
I'll give you the funds I have in Moscow. It's all yours. And if you need a job, maybe.
Not a chance, Braco. But don't leave town in case I have more questions.
Whatever you say, boss. I still need to wrap up some loose ends.
You drove a Stryker assault vehicle through Braco's front gate.
Did I? That's a serious charge, Leyland. I might have to pay for the damages.
And then, hypothetically, you gunned down his men from the turret.
Come on. If I admitted to that, I'd have to pay for medical bills. Not to mention my insurance rates would go through the roof.
I see. Video footage was recovered from the security cameras at the mansion, although not many cameras were left intact.
So why the questions, then? Obviously, you know everything that happened in the mansion already.
Not exactly, because you weren't the only one attacking the place. Just like the embassy.
True, the two missions had a lot in common. Mostly wrong place, wrong time, bad coincidences, all that.
Or perhaps you're not a lone agent after all. There's only so many coincidences that can happen before they stop being coincidences.
Do you think I actually plan these moments? You're giving me a lot of credit for winging it. I'll take the compliment, but trust me, blind luck is more my alley than anything else.
Of course. Whatever the reason, Braco certainly has a way with trespassers. I heard he captured the leader of the attackers. Tortured them.
I wouldn't put it past him. He's got a temper.
So you didn't come across a victim? No signs of anyone being tortured? Nothing you heard or saw?
Being in that place was torture enough, even before the music kicked in.
Then whoever was being interrogated must have somehow been able to get away when you had your fight with Braco. Or they were rescued.
Maybe. And maybe whoever rescued them didn't like the thought of leaving someone to die at Braco's hands. But hey, that's just a guess.
Sounds like someone with a code of ethics.
Do you even know what a code of ethics is?
It's all relative. For example, an action may be illegal, but not unethical. And vice versa. The two do not overlap as much as government prosecutors would think.
Oh, is this philosophy class now? Me without my notebook and pencil.
In the end, you found Braco and dealt with him.
Yep. Got the intel I needed, closed the connection, and shut down your shipments. You got nothing.
Yes. How embarrassing for us. Years of work ruined. It'll take us some time to find a new contact in Moscow. If we find one at all. You're thorough, Thornton, I'll give you that. For a minute there, I thought we'd underestimated you. That you might be too dumb to figure it out.
So, he underestimated me and thought I was too dumb to figure it out. Looks like Surkov's in for a surprise.
Then you have the upper hand. I don't think anyone knows what happened in the mansion, and Surkov's already under the radar.
It might be a little too early for congratulations. I still need to get Surkov. Got a fix on where he's hiding yet?
In doing the background check, I ran a batch file to track any connections or equities Surkov has in local companies, especially dummy corporations. One rose to the top. Molotech. It's local, and it's been shut down for months.
Why Molotech?
Because the batch file also checks keycards, cell phone, and internet activity, and all of those have been detected at Molotech in the past 24 hours. And, according to the timestamps, not long after you paid Surkov a visit in his office.
That's great, Mina. Well done. The next time I go rogue and I'm hunted by every intelligence agency in the world, you're going to be the first one I call.
Agent Thornton. I may even do you the honor of answering the phone, if I don't have any other job offers. But Mike, when you go to Molotech, watch yourself, okay? Surkov, he's...
I'll be careful. I promise I won't blow up anything or shoot anyone unless I have to.
Mr. Thornton, just when I think you can't irritate me anymore. I thought Braco would be a sufficient distraction, but it seems I underestimated you. So what are you here for? To kill me?
Yes, and slowly. There's some things I'd like to find out before you stop breathing.
Charming and predictable.
So you were the one working with Halbeck all along?
Again, you jump to conclusions. I don't have the time or patience to explain it to you. But here's someone who will do it for me. Champion Chick. Mr. Thornton has some questions he wanted to ask you. Please, oblige him. What do you intend to do now, Thornton? Shoot me again?
You set me up. You tried to kill me. Now you're gonna give me what I need to know on Halbeck.
And why would I do that?
Because I have more bullets.
You shoot me. Now you want me to tell you everything? In exchange for what? I am dying. If I tell you, you will only kill me faster.
You'll bleed out in 20 minutes. maybe 30. I can make those minutes last years.
Fine. That is enough for me. The records you want, the ones incriminating Halbeck, they are on my embassy workstation. Look for the encryption codes in my contact list, under Jacob.
Thank you, Surkov. Mina, can you call for an ambulance?
I've called the local hospital. Help is on the way. His information on the encryption codes checks out, Mike. Now get out of there.
Will do. Don't move, Surkov.
I would not dream of it.
Mike. Is it odd, seeing me in person?
I could ask the same thing.
It's not odd for me. Well, not after everything we've gone through.
And what have we gone through exactly?
I came here because we're out of time. Taipei, Rome, Moscow. As far as the agency is concerned, they've been resolved to Halbeck's satisfaction. Perhaps not ideally, but Halbeck's projections are optimistic.
So they don't even know they're starting a war.
Not yet. First they'll delete Alpha Protocol and erase everything associated with it. And that means you.
Hey, they haven't done a great job so far, so don't worry about me.
I am worried about you. I can't shut it off. For them, it's a lot more simple. If Alpha Protocol is erased, then you're erased. Whatever life you had will be gone. You'll be rogue forever. Until someone finds you and kills you. And I can't let that happen to you.
Then I say we bring them down before they get the chance. They don't know about you, Mina. And they certainly don't know me.
It's more
No, it is that simple. Trust me. And if they've got Halbeck on their side, then they're doubly screwed. Mina, we're going to get through this.
Mike.
I mean it.
Mike, I can't. You don't know what's going to happen.
Neither do you.
I didn't mean to put you in danger. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Well, that's pretty insulting. What, do I have halitosis?
I didn't mean that part.
Good, because that hurt my feelings.
Suppose you already have a plan.
Save the day. Somehow. But first I have to get back to the facility. Then take out the folks that trained me, along with any Marines, agents, or any other Halbeck thugs they've got with them. Get evidence on an international conspiracy, and prevent World War III. So I guess I better get started.
We better get started.
No, you need to get to safety. I don't want you getting hurt. And I'd be surprised if Westridge and Parker haven't already figured out someone's been feeding me information. If so, your life is in danger.
I want to help. I can return to Alpha Protocol. I can still help you from the inside. I can't just throw you to the wolves.
If you're sure.
If I let anything happen to you now, I'd never forgive myself. Trust me, it's purely selfish.
Just be careful. I think we're only gonna get one shot at this.
This could be the last time we see each other.
Don't count on it. I'm not letting you off the hook that easy.
What are you going to do?
Call in a few favors. If Alpha Protocol thinks it's the only one with an army, they're in for a shock.
It whispers low and laughter